you like us, but I mean, there you go. All right. So how many of you are spoiler virgins? Yeah. All right. And anybody who's not a virgin, please kiss the virgin next to you. This will be a good way to distract you while we continue to try and hash out our audio problems. Alright, so are you all sufficiently aroused? That's not aroused enough. So this is really just how we solve for time. We just try and make you horny. Oh, one guy's getting up. One guy's really horny. Alright. No,
you should probably remain seated if you're horny, because it'll be a little bit more obvious if you stand up.
Alright, so we almost have the rest of the text set up. Almost. That's Cthulhu. Don't look behind you. What are you doing?
Where's Totoro?
I killed him and ate him.
It took hours.
Yeah. I repeatedly stabbed him with a spork. Alright. I am just checking with everybody. Is all the text set up, and are we all ready to go? Alright. Is the audience ready to see this dumb shit we're about to do? Okay, then we need to start making it. We need to actually do that. It'll be great. We'll make money. We'll get rich off of you. We hate you all. What? All right. So let's get started.
All cell phones set to vibrate.
Oh wait, hold on. Yeah.
We all need more vibrators. My cell phone is dead.
We don't mean you guys. We mean us.
Yeah. No. We are going.
Gee, Rob, why won't you answer your phone?
You're a bum.
All right. So now are we ready to start this dumb shit? Yeah. Okay, cool. We are Disorganization XIII. Yeah. Welcome once again to Spoiler the Panel 4. Now, normally we make you sit through a long and boring disclaimer for legal reasons, just in case some fuck sits through the first fucking sentence of our fucking panel and forgets that we use the word anteater in it. Well, this year you've already sat through 3 completely different presentations of Spoiler the Panel, as well as their associated reruns and spin-offs. So you should all know what you're getting yourself into by now. I'm looking at everyone getting up. This is infinitely amusing.
If you could try and do it in waves, and then it will also look cool.
Alright,
this side is on it.
So we needed something else to serve as a precursor to our normal assortment of jokes and spoilers. And thus we give you a brief history of Spoiler the Panel.
Yay!
Spoiler the Panel 2. New York Anime Festival 2008. After looking for reviews of our performance on the internet, we found 2 separate instances of misguided fans calling us homophobic. At this same performance, I outed myself as gay in front of an audience of over 500 people. For the record, I do run in terror every time I look in a mirror, but this is not because of my sexual orientation.
Spoiler the Panel 2, Otakon 2009. An angry mother comes up to us after the panel to berate us for making fun of the JFK assassination and the O.J. Simpson trial in our Outlaw Star bit. Too soon? Spoiler the Panel 3, Otakon 2010. Otakon puts us in an 18-plus panel slot, not because of the Holocaust jokes we make, or the gay jokes, or the tentacle porn jokes, but because of our fondness for the word fuck. We are also explicitly forbidden from taking off our pants at Otakon, lest the universe explode.
AnimeUSA?
Possibly.
Okay.
Staffer, can we take off our pants in this This feels amazing.
Spoiler, the panel 3, MochaCon 2009. One pissed off Twilight fangirl said that she was going to pee on us for hating on Twilight. We eagerly accept her offer, as it is still more entertaining than reading Twilight.
Spoiler, the panel 3, NIAF 2009. After sitting through 2 separate disclaimers and a dingy tarot bit involving references to bondage, sadomasochism, and sex toys, a man angrily leaves the panel with his 12-year-old daughter in tow when we reference the scene from End of Evangelion where Shinji masturbates onto a comatose Asuka.
Spoiler to panel 1, AnimeUSA 2007. Our panel was criticized as an immature trash humor ripoff of Ben Yahtzee Crowshaw's Zero Punctuation. We promise that we will get that British accent down eventually.
Spoiler of the panel 2, MochaCon 2008. One guy in the front row had not yet seen the end of Gurren Lagann, so when we got to our Gurren Lagann bit, he ran from the room screaming with his hands over his ears.
We've only screwed up a couple times on our slides within the first few minutes, so we're fine. No, we're good. We're good. Oh, yeah.
Spoiler the panel 3, Otakon 2010. A girl in the front row becomes extremely offended when we make a joke based on this Insanity Wolf picture. In the middle of our Eden of the East bit. She jumps off angrily toward the exit, but stops before walking out, just to make sure she doesn't miss the end.
Spoiler the panel 1, NIAF 2007. Our final cast member, Ian, forgets his scripts and chokes halfway through his performance. It has taken 2 years, but he has finally been replaced by a new cast member. Hi, I'm Koshi. Alright, so speaking of history, people tell me Valkyria Chronicles is a tactical war game based on World War II. But I never really paid attention in history class, so I don't know what happened during World War II. Luckily, Valkyria Chronicles has taught me everything about World War II I could ever want to know. Apparently, the majority of World War II was fought in Sweden. The Axis powers of Germany and Britain rallied their troops to begin the Swedish invasion. You see, the Axis powers needed to invade Sweden to gain control of its uranium and bread. However, in the midst of the invasion, the son of an old German general returned to his homeland of Holland, a small town in Sweden, to lead the Swedish army in a glorious fight against the Axis powers, using his father's vintage World War I steam-powered nuclear tank. However, the Axis had their own secret weapon, the lost people of Norway, who came armed with Gatling sniper rifles, and also they could fire laser beams, repel bullets, and fly. It was popularly thought that Sweden's princess was Norwegian as well, but after the Prime Minister of America kidnapped her in his battle limo, it was revealed that she is not Norwegian, but in fact Jewish. Now, it's common knowledge that the Jews used the nuclear bomb to blow up the Swedish desert back in World War I. runs rampant among the Swedish people of Holland, Ireland, and Japan. However, it was later revealed that this is all a lie. The Norwegians actually blew up the desert and forced the Jews into working as slaves in uranium mining camps in order to keep their mouths shut. After the general's sister, Anne Frank, is killed on the field of battle, Benito Mussolini figures out that the general's girlfriend is Norwegian too. This is the one time she glowed with magical blue fire. So he shoots her in the head and nearly kills her, but nearly killing a Norwegian only makes them stronger. And so she lends her aid by becoming an unstoppable walking death machine. And with her help, the Swedish army destroys Prince Charles's giant robot. Damn, history is confusing. And I barely even mentioned when the Swedish army caught a flying pig, or when the Sky Pirates became part of the Allied forces, or that part where Spike Spiegel uses his stealth tank to blow up Auschwitz.